Well, domestic violence cases are expected to rise in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic as victims are forced to shelter in place, often with their abusers. Nationally, as many as 1 in 3 women are victims of domestic abuse. 1 in 7 victims are men. And visits to the city's domestic violence website have more than doubled since the stay-at-home measure went into effect last month. And Indrani Goradia is joining us via Skype. She is a women's health advocate and founder of the Light Foundation, caring for survivors of domestic violence. And Indrani, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Townsend, thank you for inviting me. I'm happy to be here.
Well, let's talk a little bit about it. This is a new normal of staying at home, of sheltering in place. Talk a little bit about what this means for domestic violence victims. They're obviously more at risk.
Yes, so when you are sheltered in a place that is where your abuser also lives and you're not allowed to leave, that's like a hostage situation. There is nothing that a victim can do in that situation to escape. You cannot call because the person is probably listening. You cannot run to a neighbor. The children cannot go to school. So everything you do has to be really thoughtful and in place. And one of the first things that we need to do is teach children how to call 911 on a phone that is not working. So turn off your phone and teach them how to call 911 and tell them what to say. Something simple like, I need help.
I know we're going to give people a place to find these resources that are so important, but what can the victims do if they feel like they're in a dangerous situation? I mean, you talked about, the pressure's kind of on them at that point. What can they do?
The victim has to find a way to survive. So on one of the domestic violence websites, the hotline.org, victim is told that if you are going to be beaten, if you can see that you're going to be hit, you have to make yourself as small as possible and get into a corner so that there's very little body that the abuser can make contact with. The other thing that you can do is if you think it's coming, leave the room. Lock yourself in the bathroom. Just try to get out of the line of rage, which is a way to break the trance of the violence.
It's even chilling to hear you have to give advice like that, but people have to know how to protect themselves. We're in this situation when they can't leave. What kind of things can they do to protect the children as well? Because you talked about that oftentimes, there's the victim, but then there's a child that you're saying could call 911 and possibly even be able to jump in and help. But how do you protect your child at the same time?
Do not lie to the child. Do not say, it's probably not going to happen when the child has been living all their life with this. Be honest. Teach the child how to run to the bedroom, how to hide under the bed, how to make themselves small, if that comes to it. And always, always tell the truth, including what is likely to happen and when to call 911. This is not a game.
Are we hearing an uptick in numbers right now?
Oh, yes. You heard of France. 30%, New York, uptick globally, and uptick everywhere. But what's interesting? The phone calls to the shelters are down, but the website visits are up and the hotline visits are up because abusers can hear what's going on.
And Indrani, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for that very specific advice, because that is the advice people need to hear if the only thing they're able to do is watch and just take away some of that. To see a list, by the way, of helpful phone numbers and websites, you can go to pix11.com/domestic violence resources. And Indrani, again, thank you.